Obviously, I took an L, so yeah, man, just bounce back, stronger, better, and faster. So 145s, I can't leave the division on a loss, that's for sure. So 1-1, let's see, may the best man win.
So will your future with Bellator depend on that fight in particular, and/or him coming up to 155 to meet you?
He's not coming up to 55. We all know this. That's that was why he released the belt in the first place. Wanted his brother to be a champ, but that's cool. To be a champ, you gotta beat the champ. So I'm looking forward to being the first champ he fights.
Will that be in Bellator, or you are eyeing other organizations? We're here at PFL.
Yeah, I mean that's home. Bellator's home, so definitely. That's still a goal. I want to be champ. So it's first step, retrieve the world title back, and then game plan to get that second one.
We saw on social media that you posted that a photo saying that you're not gonna let any judges to take a decision on your fight. How you handle that to not go into the octagon in a really crazy way, looking for a knockout, looking for a submission, and not get exposed while you take a really dominant win?
That just comes from, I feel like, being an experienced athlete. Sometimes, you go in there, you go 100 miles an hour, but being able to manage yourself with the adrenaline rush and methodically maneuver through a fight, game plan doesn't always go as game plan. So you got to improvise in that moment. And yeah, fourth round, if my dad had told me rip his head off, I'd have turned up. Obviously, fourth, fifth round, you get a little bit more winded, but there's just a different beast inside of me, dude. And it's a kill or be killed monster. So like, if my dad had told me in the fifth, that's part of the team. We work together as a team. There's lessons for him to learn in that last fight. There's lessons for me to learn in the last fight. But obviously, the biggest lesson is for myself. And yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to, man. Is just coming back stronger and better. This may have been the little fuel that I needed. I mean, it wasn't normal AJ out there, but it was still a good AJ. It was a good fight. But I want to get back to dominating. Don't leave it to the judges. We Body Shop grew up on that motto. When you're in that cage, it's within your control to capitalize on those opportunities. So
you said that Bellator is your home. How do you see the other divisions from PFL, UFC? How do you see that division? How do you think that you can be the number one or the champion anytime, any day?
Definitely. Hands down, I feel I'm the best. Well, I know I'm the best 145er in the world. Doesn't matter organization. Let's fight about it. somebody feels otherwise. I got some bread to put up for it. PFL might be open to cross promotion. Bellator is open to it. I don't think Uncle Dana is, but maybe we get something going. It could be a possibility. We got Cyborg, myself. We get some big stuff popping here in the near future. Who knows?
So you'll be more than happy to do a Bellator versus PFL event.
Why not? That would be huge. I would be very open to it. I'm sure Scott would be open to it as well.
Thank you.
Anytime.
AJ, you had like a long leeway, I think, the first fight to the second fight. Would you rather kind of get in there pretty soon, get a date locked up?
Yeah, that's one thing for me. It's real big. Is fight activity.
Right.
3-4 fights a year is ideal for myself. If I'm knocking people out in 2 minutes, I don't want to wait 6-8 months to get back in there. I want to get back in there in 2 months. At the end of the day, this is how I put the food on the table for my family, for my father, and so forth.
Right.
So, yeah, if I'm not hurt, put me in there. And even if I'm hurt, I'm still gonna go in there. So, line me up.
You're talking about with the cross promotion, that would be, huge. And do you feel like you're kind of like the face? You're the face of the Bellator 145. And if you guys do this cross promotion, of course, Cyborg and Kayla would be huge. But do you feel like you would be almost the face of this cross promotion?
I don't know. Just with the accolades, I pay attention to a lot of what people have done. So I wouldn't mind fighting under Kayla and Cyborg. That's just a historic fight.
Yeah.
It's the accolades Cyborg has under her belt, man. Every organization she's touched. You know what I mean? And to be a victorious champ in every organization, that's unheard of. So I'd be honored to fight under that card. I wouldn't, obviously I'm trying to come still the show. That's a different story, but yeah, I wouldn't mind. The lineup don't really matter.
Last one for me, Oliveira, half pound over. What's your thoughts on that? Missing weight, champion, Gaethje. What's your thoughts on that?
It sucks, man. Because come in 0.2 over before, and you got to go lose that 0.2, and you're already depleted. You're like, oh, you know, it's draining. So, man, it's a tough situation, but that's the job, man. You know what I mean? Making weight's a job, and I know people don't see the backstories that goes into fighters' lives. You know, they just see make weight, fight, and what's portrayed. You know, they don't really get to see what's behind the scenes. And you know, he may have had some stuff going on at home, dieting, something. You know, you never really know in the fight game. So, yeah, for Gaethje, it's win-win-win. For Oliveira, it's win to well, you gotta win. It's win to win. But yeah, he, you know, I think if he wins, I don't know, man. It sucks when you miss weight, because I'm not gonna say it's unprofessional, but I don't think people know what it goes into actually making weight. You know, I mean, 145er, like, it's not easy, but with the proper techniques, coaching, dieting, and so forth, you know, you can do things the easy way. So for him, you know, keep your head up, bounce back. You know, hopefully he'll go out there and put on a good show still. You know?
Appreciate your time, man.
There was some talk about that situation with the scale being off by a half pound. Did you hear that? And have you ever encountered anything like that in your career? The scale in the back being different than the official?
Well, every scale's different, so I mean, I can see that, but that's the thing, man. Weight's tricky, you know. Like I said, I came in 0.2 over once. That's 0.2. I cut my hair off and I'm on weight. You know what I mean? But like, it's that much of a difference. I can't really speak upon a situation like that until you're in it. You know what I mean? And speaking from experience of being 0.2 over, it's rough. You know, when you're already down and you're there, and it's like, man, I got an hour and I got half a pound. Like, I've sat in the sauna once for an hour and didn't lose anything. So it's like, you know, sometimes, you know, you just got to dig deep. Yeah, and hats off to him, you know, but got to make weight. That's the fight for me. I know once I make weight, fight's the fun part, you know. That's why I call it cage my play. Go out there and play. It's fun. It's like art for me.
And you said after your last fight that, you know, you couldn't go back down to 45s because you get angry, you know, the family doesn't exactly like. Was there anything that happened that particular week? Like,
No, I just know I'm an
like...
asshole when I cut weight.
Okay.
I mean, you lose 30 pounds and see the type of mood you're in. Like, I'm not gonna be happy to train 2-3 times a day, running every day, and then gotta deal with my dogs. I gotta deal with my brothers. It's just like, it's a lot. And then you gotta deal with my dad telling me when I have a shitty practice. I know I have a shitty practice. You don't have to tell me, you know. But it's like, you know, it's all for the big picture, and you know, that's what I'm proud. I got a team that really makes me take accountability of when I'm in the wrong, self-reflecting and so forth. So it's a big key on Body Shop, man.
Hey AJ, good to see you again. You mentioned how important staying active is. What do you think of the PFL season structure and knowing when your next fight is, win or lose, kind of in that regular season portion?
I kind of like it because it's a set structure. It's like a sport. It's a season. It's making it a sport. I like that. You know exactly when you're fighting. You know what to expect. You know, it's a job. You know what you have to do. You know your date. You know who you're battling, and you know what to prepare for. So I like that aspect of it. It's cool. Hopefully it's just not during snowboarding season. No, I'm just kidding. Snowboarding's the go-to. I had to cut my last snowboarding season short for this fight. So it's like little things like that. You know, I'm enjoying a little vacation time, and then, call me with a fight. I mean, well, what's up? I'm going to fight. But obviously I want to enjoy snowboarding.
Where's your favorite place to board?
Big Bear, dude. Cali native all the way. Bear Mountain. It's a small mountain, but features are awesome. It's a great mountain range. I'm looking forward to getting up to Tahoe. I've been to, where did I go to? Utah. I was in Utah. Yeah. It's out there at Brighton. Brighton was fun. I broke myself. Woo!
Now, have you been to Breckenridge yet?
No.
You got to go to Breckenridge.
I haven't been to Park City. I haven't been anywhere really.
A lot of room.
My seasons have been real short snowboarding. Like, this is technically only my second year snowboarding, and I probably haven't even done 100 runs yet. Like, I'm probably like close to maybe 100, maybe, but no. I genuinely love it. Besides snowboarding, fast cars, fighting, and guns. That's AJ Mckee all the way to the mercenary.
Put it on your bucket list.
Do you get to do
Definitely. I got a bucket list.
Do you get to do any shooting while you're down here in Texas?
No, not yet. I actually want to go boar hunting out here.
Oh.
That's out here pretty big, right? Yeah. They pay you to go bust at some boars. Oh yeah. Let's go. In there. Cha-ching.
Thank you.
All right, Kyle on Zoom.